So the face is,
Okay.
look, this must be furious, eh? Not the hands on the hips though, eh? You have to do it with your face, with your music. So this has to be ta 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 ta. See, very secco. Well, she's furious. And in fact, the words do say it, eh? It's in English. The wrath of hell within my breast I cherish. But nevertheless, it proves her fury. So the face should be stiff, furious. You cannot do that smiling. There's no room for smiling. So we'll take that attitude. What are the words she's saying? You speak German. Höhle, it should be. Not with it. You know, ta 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 ta. It's very important, the first phrase. Even more important than the top ones. Because it's her entry.
Der Höhlerache.
Yes, but don't let breath go away, eh? The Höhl, whatever it is. Ta 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 na 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 na. This is her handing the first phrase of fury.
Okay.
Eh? Right? With great authority. Even greater than before. The do diesis you held too long and it mixes with the orchestra. The end of the phrase.
Okay.
In other words, get off it immediately. Eh?
It's only a quarter.
Yes, it's only. So drop it. And then you take your breath well, and also because it mixes with the... You understand what I mean? You have to...
I think I do, but it's not coming
No,
across
I know.
yet.
It'll take time. Ta 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 ta, because you don't... you have to place. You'll find your way. I know it's not easy as words.
Yeah, I think I'm getting too much in it.
Yeah. But the attitude will be through the diaphragm. Ta ha ha ta 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 da 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 da. You have to give it that way. You'll
Okay.
work on it.
Yeah.
Because this phrase, the beginning is quite important.
Yes.
And then secco, ta, ta, pa, pa, pa. Very authoritative. Time on the diction. You're leaving too many things go. Nicht durch dich. Why waste all that? It should be a consequence, that also. You must try to do it with your voice, not with the hard German. Lately, I have a vague idea, now I hate to say something, they'll probably jump up on my back. The German is too harsh. You should be easier on the accents. And more with the voice. Should be clear, the diction should be clear. But for instance, the Höhle, that you must give with the diaphragm. Eh?
Yes.
Because ta 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 ta, I don't know how you're going to solve it. The voice must be placed though. Like you place it up there, it has to be placed in the middle.
Maybe I should think more of singing Bill Conklin then.
It's the same.
I forgot about that.
Well,
Let me just try something.
Yeah, try it, sure. Because you have to find your way, you see. It won't come immediately.
So bist du
called, yes. They're two bangers.
Yeah.
You have them. They're beautiful. Now you have to make them prettier. Because it has to be powerful, but that's a bit, the sound, you can hear it yourself. The sound must be crystalline, even if it's dramatic. Huh? That's what I meant the other day. You understood it immediately.
I knew what you meant, but
Yeah. Also because then you make more of an impression when you see? So it's more of a, otherwise it's all monotono, monochromo, and the sound is less pretty. Yeah.
Let me try something.
Go ahead.
From the,
You'll have to, yeah. It's,
Well, maybe we should take
yeah,
one
try.
take before.
Try a little bit more.
But it was done.
It was very good, Ed. You noticed the difference that the whole aria was more of a basis to it.
Mhm. I think I have to think more of where I'm going.
Absolutely.
What phrase? What's the beginning of my
Absolutely.
phrase?
The
And I wasn't
beginning of a
thinking
phrase is an end of a phrase. And another phrase, you have to know where it's going to end. Always absolutely. In fact, the whole piece has one beginning to the end with many little arches in the middle. But before you start a phrase, you must know exactly where it's going to finish, and exactly how much breath you will need, and how you should calculate. Yes, absolutely. It's always a bel canto, and he is a master of bel canto. Mozart.
Yes.
So let's see what you...
So bist du mein?
First or second? First? Or this?
The first I want for me. Please do it for me.
On the
Ta ta pa pa ti ti ta 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 ta. Secco, really, like a hammer. You don't have to be sour on the sound. You have, but just with authority. So bist du so meine Tochter.
I do.
You do a crescendo, where the first do, the first second was very pretty, very beautiful. I
Okay.
shouldn't say pretty.
I
but-
get carried away.
It should be the same. Because then you push it. Yes, you should push it here. You do get excited.
When I sing it, and I guess I
That's
just
very good. But you must tame it. Contain the excitement. That's good. But don't push the sound.
Yeah, I'll get
In other words, it gets not out of focus, because it's not out of focus, but it gets too loud. It doesn't have the like a crystal glass. It must always ping. Huh?
Okay.
You can do it. You did it before. You
I
did it
know.
beautifully the first time. So
I
you'll
felt
have
it
to.
was- I have to work it.
You want to try it, or you're
Yes,
tired?
please. I'd love to try.
Please.
Where are we now? Same place?
Where would you like to take it?
Same
You want to
place.
relax for 2 minutes? We'll not throw away that Sophie. You've got the ti. Everything is to be said. Remember, when you do the opera, those are perfect. I mean, this is just wanting musically
Yes.
to be exactly. And then, as you have gotten rid of the dangerous stuff, so you'll be very happy. Am I right? You must not forget, so bist du mein. You should not give up that phrase because that is the end, the conclusion. So all the vocalizing is important, but that last phrase is your last phrase. You have to throw it. So, go ahead.
Okay. What did I do?
It was two ta-ta.
More of an 8.
Should be, yes, a little more.
I think I was more.
Pa-pa. You see what I mean?
I did.
Give it more importance, in other words. I'm asking a lot of you because you deserve it, and I know you absorb. Eh? Good. You lose too much time on the note. Let it ver,
Okay.
E is more important than the R. Verstod. You don't have to say ver. Verstod.
Okay, yeah. Put the R with the S.
Yeah, that's right. At the last minute. Use more of a E. Ver.
Okay.
Or is it fair? What do you use?
Fair.
Fair. But don't.
But I can say
Yeah. Fair. That's right. But don't say ver.
Verstoßen.
That's right. But you must give the importance on the 16th. Where is it? 8th? What is it called? You've got to keep that expression on your face. It's fury. So no matter what goes on with the music, you have to remember that you are the queen of the night, furious, and that's why I'm insisting on these phrases being secchi. How can I say it? Strong. I can ta ta pa 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 da. You do ta 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 da. For other parts, maybe, but not for that.
Okay.
Don't be afraid of giving it importance.
Each note is as equal as the
yes. Oh, yes. Yes.
Okay.
You should give it that importance because the dramatic part needs that importance.
Okay.
Difficult of vocalizing. And they're the same after. It must be on the breath.
Okay.
Just let it slide. Let it slide. That's not a nice sound. That's a band of... Because if you place it, it's more in pitch. It's more in pitch. Dramatic impact,
Okay.
But did you see? You have to study that.
I was doing it too slow, I think, too.
Yes, you're making your life so difficult. You're sliding behind on the tempo. I know it's very difficult. But you have to make it faster. You'll start slowly, and then you'll increase the speed.
Okay.
But you have to not shake it. This is the most difficult vocalizing, eh?
It is.
It is. The triolet is murder. In fact, Rossini uses it a lot, but it's very difficult. So, the more you do it on the breath, but you have to know exactly, follow it like a violinist would follow his notes. But never slacken.
Okay.
Think quicker rather than slower. The mentality should be quicker.
Can we try it again?
Surely.
It falls out there.
Sing it less loud. Can you?
Yeah.
Sure. Less loud.
Okay.
More clean and less loud. And creamy. Oil. Everything is better now except the la syllable. You let it drop. Ha.
Okay.
See?
Let me.
You understood?
Yeah.
On top it was much better. You must remember.
Gotta sing through every note. And I'm not, I don't think.
Exactly. You have to keep it going, just one. But sing it less loud on top, and then don't let it, when you go down to the second, that you must also dominate.
Okay.
Because otherwise it gets
Well, it's a natural.
spread. Yeah, I know
Tune for
it's
the
on the
first time.
passage.
I guess
But if you
that's
sing
why
that
I'm
less
stumbling.
loud, if you sing that more on a piano, you must think of it a lot. Don't use your vocal instrument too much. You can sit, this also applies to all of you. When you want to get some vocalizing in your brain, as the vocal instrument is not like the violinist or the pianist, you cannot use it too much. Put yourself in a dark room with just enough light or even no light, and just close your eyes and try to think the notes. You know, just think about it, but you don't have to use your vocal instrument so much, because then you get tired. You have to think. You have it all in your head, eh? So this way you avoid using your instrument too much, but in your mind you know where you're going. Eh?
Yes.
So let's see.
Let's try it.
Verlassen is very important too. Ta 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 pa pa pa, because this is
Now, am I not matching those sounds?
No.
I'm not.
It must be more.
It sounds like two different things.
Yes. I'm asking a lot of you.
No, I want you to.
Good. You want to do only the vocalizing, though. We'll let
Well,
those others.
I don't care.
No. I'd rather you
Okay.
concentrate on that,
Yeah.
because those could be tiring. You have a lot to work
This
at
is
home.
hard to start. Part of it is
You see? But immediately you have to start. Because if you start pulling from the first, if you start, you've lost it.
I know.
Eh?
Okay.
You don't have to use this word. You need the de.
Well, I thought I'd finish it up with this time.
Did you start it with a ban?
But maybe I didn't.
If you didn't, don't bother with it. Because
Okay.
by that time, nobody understands.
Is it what she's saying?
And then you repeat it here. So why should you waste breath? In other words, you cut this short so you will have more power on these after. Eh? Those are the little tricks. But
Yeah.
there's one mistake that you
that-
do here.
I do?
And it might improve your. That's right. Semitone. you also. Now this is very technical, but this is also the basis of the
whole step after all those half steps. Can we just try it once more? I want to see if
Alright, but it won't come immediately. That you'll have to study at home, eh? Relearn it. Not till we're home.
Okay.
So next time I want to hear you on that.
Okay.
Eh? You tell me when you're ready. It won't be done in a work, in a day, eh? But if you think of it, then it won't become a sound that is ha. You must always continue the same sound. Eh?
I guess I'm.
That's where you get stuck on the la si naturale. Ta, ta. You should keep that going. You don't think of that si naturale. You said it yourself, but you don't think of it because you let it drop. Ha, no. Ha. You must always keep it steady going, and I don't like to use the word covered, but you have to place it. It has to always be placed. Well, like you place your sounds up on top.
Yes.
You must place that also, because it is a basis also for the rest. So you work away. You want to finish?
Okay.
All right. Now let's see what you do. Eh? Ale, ah. Vocalize. Ale. I don't know what the conductor will do, but I think it's easier for you. Well, I think it's more effective.
Okay.
Eh?
Can we try it from after the triplet?
It's more dramatic. And that's right. To really make it important, this phrase, this pause, eh? It's a corona. Bam. When you're good and ready, it's whatever the notes are. You have to come in like a lightning, eh?
So
See what I mean? Nice pause. When you're ready, eh?
Yes.
Very secco. Now we did exaggerate a little bit the. Well, never mind. I mean, you have to exaggerate to find a happy medium.
Okay.
Eh?
Yeah, I'll practice it.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. Yeah. Not too much, but anyway, you can always lessen it. Also, it's more effective. Better. You let.
Yes.
You must find a.
Maybe I shouldn't sing an H.
Very lightly, because the vowel should come out. That is more important. Eh? That's what the conductor wants. I could do it. Don't drop it there. Very dramatically. First of all, the C, you have, you must have hit it. Very, eh? Just take it out. Si. Let it go. Si bemol. What is it? Si bemol. Like the her. Listen. What is it?
You mean
Listen to me.
You mean
Listen.
don't fool around with the note?
No, don't fool around. Why? You've got it. Let it out. This is the last phrase where she's really, she says, you know,
Right.
it's imperious.
Okay.
Try it. It should be, you should remember what you're saying. Listen, this is the God of vengeance. So, the words must be as sharp as everything. Ti, ta, ta, pa, pa. Conclusive. Last phrase, so here really you must conclude that though. Conclude it well.
Yes.
Eh?
Take the
Yeah. And less H possible.
Okay.
Place it well. Right on the head. But secco, eh? You must be careful on the passages. You have to place them. You get the same trouble before, eh? Now you have a lot of homework. I would leave it then, eh? Did you understand?
I think I can.
Good. You always have to use the bel canto, because this is bel canto, eh? So you have to study on your terzine, and there are the little tricks. Be careful. This must be treated. Would you please give me, Miss Peter? Just think of it. The little note must be a consequence also. Never mind. Could you play it out now? It's before the do. Yeah. It's as though the acciaccatura was not there. You lose too much time. Tra. Do it again. No. Yeah, but do it without. Now do it with it. You lose too much time on the acciaccatura. And I know because, for instance, I'm having the same thing now. I have to study it on the piano backwards. The brindisi. She has exactly tra. Always the acciaccature, but you should not give up. Yeah. Don't lose too much time.
Okay.
All right?
I'll listen.
Good.
Thank you.